Hi everyone, today I will show you how to create a sign-in form in React. Let's take a look at the design. As you can see, we have sign-up form from my previous video. You can find the link to this video in the video description. And also we have the text, already have an account, login now. And now I'm going to press login now text. And as you can see, here is a login form. And we have two fields, email, password, also checkbox remember me, and text forgot password. And here's the button sign in, and also the text do not have an account, sign up now. And by pressing sign up now text, the sign up form is displayed. And now I'm going to return to my login form and provide some email like test and press sign in. And as you can see, we have browser validation to please provide valid email. And I'm going to provide valid email and press sign in. And we have validation that please fill out this field. And I'm going to provide some value. And I need to provide at least 6 characters. And I'm going to type more and press sign in, and the form was submitted. And now we can go to the code and build our form. I launched my Visual Studio Code and have a code from my previous video about building sign up form, and you can watch this video by clicking the link in the description or in the card. And now I'm going to open my project in terminal and run command npm run dev and open my project in browser. And as you can see, we have sign up form. And now I'm going to add text below the form to div, and the text already have an account and provides span, and the text login now. Okay, and now I can open my form, and let's check what I have. I already have an account, login now, and I will add styles later. And I'm going to copy this JSX, my functional component, and create new component for sign in form. Sign in form. And now I can modify this text to do not have an account. Do not have an account. Sign up now. Sign up now. You can change it. Okay, and we don't need here confirm password. And also we don't need here username. And, I can remove these inputs, and also we can remove these fields from validation. Okay, I can hide this panel, and also we can remove the validation from our validate function. Okay, we have two forms, and we need to add a navigation between forms by clicking login now button. I need to see my login form, and for that I'm going to create new functional component inside my components, and component will be forms JSX, and inside components I'll create function forms, and I'm going to import my both components, sign in form, import sign up form, and also import. I don't see sign in. Probably we need to change the export. Sign in and the name. Yeah, we need to change name, sign in form, and also export sign in form. And now I can import my form, sign in form, and inside forms I'll use state hook and save the value into is sign up variable is sign up and set sign up sign up function to modify the state, and initially the value will be true. We'll see the sign up form, and inside JSX I'm going to provide my JSX, and I'll have div, and depending on my variable I'm going to write is sign up to check if we need to provide sign up form. Then I'll show sign up form, and if not, then I'll sign in form. And also we need to provide the function that will change the state, and I'm going to create on sign in function and pass it as prop, and it will be just function that set is sign up to false, and I need to fix this sign up, and here sign up. Okay, and save, and also we need the function on sign up, and also provide the same function, but set the value to true. Set is sign up to true. Okay, and now I can export my forms. Export default form, and paste these forms in my app.jsx inside sign up form. I'm going to import forms and use these forms in my app.jsx. Okay, and let's check what I have so far. And we have the same form, and we need to check our forms and add event handler to on click. And on click, I'm going to call my on sign in from props sign in, and using object destructoring, I'm going to retrieve this function from the props. And let's check what we have now. I'm going to click login now, and as you can see, I see my login form, but by clicking sign up now, I don't see anything else. And let's fix it. Sign in form, and we need to provide our sign up function event handler using also object destructor on sign up, and add on click event handler. Click event handler and provide on sign up, and let's check now. And as you can see, by pressing sign up, I was returned to my create account form, and by pressing login now, I see my login form. And let me provide some values. Test at test.com, and I need to provide password and at least 6 characters. Okay, and form was submitted because we have our validation. I just copied it from my previous sign up form, and now I would like to refactor and add styles. As you can see, we have a lot of code duplications, and first of all, I would like to make these inputs in separate component and create form component for it. And let's do it. And I'm going to create new component form group JSX and provide function. It will be function component form group and return some JSX. Return and copy my code for one form group. And we need to provide props for all our type, name, value, and change a label. That will be a label, also type, name, value handle change. And also we need arrow. And now I can use provided props in my JSX and then just change hard-coded values to my props. And also for type and for name all fields are required and value and also arrow, just arrow and here. Okay, and I can export my component, export default form group, and now I can use this component inside my forms. I need to add import form group and provide this form group inside. Instead of this div, I'll have form group and I need to provide props. I can close it and provide props. A label will be email. And here I probably can add required and provide my label and type will be also email and name will be email and value will be from data email and change will be handle change and error will be errors email. Okay, now I can remove this code, save it, and let's check what I have. I'm going to refresh the page and now, as you can see, we have the same field. And let me add this form group for password and change values, password from data, password and arrows password. Okay, let's check. Okay, we have two passwords and we can remove our div and save. And now we have one password. Login now. Okay, and now we can replace the values in our sign up form. I'm going just copy paste it from here and replace the email, and also I can replace password and for confirm password I need to change a label, a name, value and errors, and I can remove this div. Okay, and let's check. I'm going to refresh and we have some error. Let me check. Okay, I forgot to add import. import form group. Let's check again. You can see we have our field and it complains about value. Let's check what I have. Okay, I need to provide handle change, not a change. And also here, handle change. Let's check what I have. So the error gone, and I can return to my sign up form and provide form group to my username and change label and type and name to username and okay, and I can remove it. This div. And let's check again what I have. I'm going to provide some values and apptest.com and password. Okay, everything is working and still here. We need to provide some values. Okay, everything looks good so far. And now I would like to modify my styles because as you can see, we have one container here and also here. But here we have container sign up form, but our component is sign in. And I'm going to remove all these class names and just leave empty portal. And also here, remove this class name and div. And I will have only portal. And I'm going to place my class name inside my forms component. And let's check what we have. We have our styles, but our styles are inside sign up form, and so they were applied to our sign in form because we have import the styles, but it doesn't look good. And I'm going to create modules and to place styles inside my forms module and share the styles between two components. And I'll have forms module CSS and just copy my styles from sign up form to my forms module CSS and import my styles. Import from forms module CSS. Okay, and let's check. And we don't have our styles, and because I'm going to change class name, and instead of sign up, just use container. We now can use this name save because the styles will be only inside forms, and if I have container in some other part of the application, the styles from that container will not be applied to our forms. Okay, and now I can just provide classes to my all other styles without this sign up form. And also here. And also here. And control I replace with empty string all this sign up form. And here I'm going to provide container and remove all these spaces. Okay, we have our styles, and also we can add styles related to form group to form group module CSS. I'm going to create new file module CSS and copy the name and import my styles. Import styles in my form group JSX CSS and just copy the styles for my form group label input. And I don't have button inside our form group. And I'm going to place other styles here. And now I can import styles, and but I need to change import styles from form group module, and I'll have styles object, and can provide styles from the object like just usual object in JavaScript. And it will have style container, and for label I'm going to just copy paste this string and provide styles to label. For input we'll have styles input, and for error we can provide our styles error, and so we need to copy this error from our forms and paste it here. Okay, and let's check what we have. And as you can see, we have styles for our form group, but we don't have styles for form or button. That's because we haven't imported and adjusted our styles in forms. And I'm going to import my styles, and I need to adjust it here. Import styles from forms module, and provide class name. It will be styles container, and also I can use my object from forms module inside my sign up form JSX. Import and adjust it here, and we need styles from form and provide class name and styles form, and also we need styles for button, styles button, and let's check. Okay, we have our styles, but we don't have styles for our form group, and let's check what we have. And we provided styles as container, and we can change it to container and refresh. And now we have styles for our form group, and let me show how we can see. And as you can see, we have a container, and some unique names were added to our container, to our form. And now let me add styles for this login now. For that, I'm going to add styles to our forms module and provide class name span, and styles will be color blue, and also we need cursor pointer, and also padding left 5 pixels. And now let's apply the styles to our form, and inside sign up form I can provide class name and use my styles span, and we'll do the same for my sign in form, provide class name span, and let's check what we have. And we have our login now. And, okay, styles is not defined, and that because we haven't imported it here, and I can just copy paste from my sign up and provide in sign in form, and let me add styles for form. On form we will have styles form, and also we need styles for button, styles button. Okay, and let's check now. Okay, we have our styles. Let me refresh the page and check again. And we don't have styles for form. Let's check. Okay, I need to styles form. And okay, and now it looks good. And now we can add remember me and forgot password text too, and also change header to login. Okay, and let me do it. Sign in form and login. And we need to add some div below the password field. Div and provide some span. And inside span will be input with type checkbox, and text remember me, and the second span will be for forgot password, forgot password. Okay, and let's check. As you can see, we have our text, but we need to add styles. And for that, I'm going to use separate styles and create sign in form module. And actually, we don't need this file anymore. We can rename it and provide sign in form module CSS. And we can remove this import here and adjust this import and provide like port styles sign in and from and specify our path. And I need to correct it here. And provide my name here. And now I can add some class name, something like text, and provide my styles for that. And it will be class. I want to make it display flex and make justify content space between and add some margin bottom 1 rem. And now I can provide my styles for my div, and the styles will be class name and from sign in class style sign in, and provide my text, and I can remove this. And for span, I can provide common class span. And let's check what we have. I'm going to refresh it. And I have error. And let's check. Okay, I need to fix the name. And so here. And let's check again. Okay, I have my form, and I have my login form, and as you can see, I have remember me and I forgot a password, but it doesn't work now. You can add some functionality if you want, and let's check that our forms work. I can add some name, some email at test.com, and some password, and now I can add longer password. Okay, we have our create account form, and we can navigate to our login form if the submission was successful. And let me do it. We can just provide in our success just call on sign up, and it will change the state, and will navigate to the login form. I'm going to refresh and try again. Test.com and provide on sign up is not defined because we have on sign in. Okay, and let's check again at test.com and okay. And as you can see, we were navigated to the login form, and I can provide email and validation works. Test and sign up, and I need to provide password and more than 6 characters. And sign up, everything looks good. I'll provide the links to source code and related videos in my description. If you like the video, subscribe to my DevWebApp channel, like the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.